Welcome everyone to the Real Whovians cast, episode 480. I am your host, Matrix Lord 202, and I'm with Bryan. What's up, Bryan?
Hello. What's up?
Daniel.
Hello. Everything Show 480. Awesome.
Everything show. What's up, Mike D?
Hello.
Alright, so we had some articles about Doctor Who. What did you want to say, Mike?
Well, we were talking about the ratings and where the standings were with the ratings. I read this article actually earlier here about Stephen Moffat here claiming Capaldi saved Doctor Who.
Absolutely not.
Well, he's claiming that, yeah, it seemed like he was kind of spinning the ratings situation to try and have it reflect in a positive light. But he's trying to make the case here that if a show gets too comfortable, then it becomes stagnant.
That's not true, but okay. Listen, we all know Matt Smith did a fabulous job. Peter Capaldi's doing a great job, but we don't need to, knock the previous Doctor to raise this Doctor up. Absolutely not.
Well, they're saying Capaldi's colder, more ruthless take on the Time Lord's been a hit with RadioTimes.com readers, who considered the actor the best in the role in a poll conducted over the last few weeks. And then they cite the stats here, but it seems like he's creating excuses here about talking about that. Although some fans have found it harder to warm to the darker Doctor, it was all part of the overall plan of theirs.
I don't agree. I don't think that people are welcoming him in as the Doctor completely. I think it's kind of split, if you ask me. I mean, I like Peter Capaldi as the Doctor, but, it comes a time to me where, in certain cases, he's too dark and too cold.
Yeah, I don't mind that. I like a darker Doctor, so that's not a complaint of mine.
But not too.
He's saying, this is a quote, indisputably, without a doubt, exactly the same
Hold
number
on.
of people...
Daniel, I gotta mute you because...
What?
Something's wrong with you. I gotta mute you because you're affecting the audio.
He's got a quote here, undisputably, without a doubt, exactly the same number of people watch the show now as they ever did. There is no drop-off in the ratings, but the way people watch it has changed. The way they watch it, meaning apparently iTunes, all that, watch it on iPlayer.
I don't agree with the drop-off in the ratings because it has dropped off since Deep Breath. Deep Breath had 10.76 million people, and Death in Heaven had 7.60 million. So that's a big drop-off. Dark Water didn't have great ratings at all either. 7.3. I mean, it's good ratings, but it's not as high as when the premiere was. Even Into the Daleks was higher than Death in Heaven. And no matter Sherwood was higher, and Listen was higher. Yeah, no. I mean, I don't know, I'm more worried about the ratings. What do you have to say, Brian?
I have nothing really to say because I have nothing wrong. I have no complaints about
Okay.
I have no complaints with Capaldi's episodes. I love it, Doctor.
I'm not complaining about the episode. I'm complaining about the ratings. So.
Well, okay, yeah. I don't. Yeah, no complaints. No.
Mike D, what do you think of those ratings? Do you see the comments?
The comments on that particular page?
Yeah.
Yeah, I read some of them at the top where somebody basically they kind of echoed kind of my sentiments with this, which is like it's kind of become where it's not like there's not an overwhelming need to have to go and run and drop everything you're doing to watch the episode, you can kind of have like more of a flexible sort of approach to it. Just like, oh, there's a new Doctor Who I got on that I've got recorded, so I'm gonna go just catch up and watch it. I'm not like having to like just eagerly run and like plan my day around watching that on a Saturday at whatever 8 o'clock. So,
Daniel, what's your take on it?
I liked it.
No, I mean the ratings.
The ratings, I haven't started the ratings yet. It was bad, right?
Well, it's not bad, but it's kind of dropping off.
Oh.
tapering off a bit.
We got the link on the side. Hey, Gloria.
Hey, Gloria.
Hi, Gloria.
Mongoo. What do you think of the ratings?
I wouldn't look into it too much. Because like you guys said there, they have you have the BBC iPlayer, you have Sky you can record on various things now. So it's hard I think you could judge the 50th anniversary a lot more than you could the series. Because you did tune in for the 50th, you didn't tune in for the 50th, do you know what I mean? Whereas, someone might be working on a Saturday and they just record one of the episodes of Doctor Who, and it's different, isn't it? Technology's evolved, so you can watch it on anything, for God's sake. You can watch it on your Xbox now. You can download it on Netflix or whatever. There's so many.
But see, even Death in Heaven, before it was overnight ratings, it was like 5.27 million. Was Dark Water? I think that was like the 16th place or something like that. That's pretty low. I think it was 16th place. That's pretty low.
Yeah, that is.
But what you should do, you should put into consideration how many people viewed the 50th anniversary on the night.
Well, maybe we should look at Matt Smith's ratings.
Because
Are you? I'm surprised that the ratings for Death in Heaven were so low, considering Joe just by himself watched that about 16 times. So you would have thought that would have made up for it with the ratings there.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Well, let me just look into.
I think Joe's rants would get more ratings than that. I want more. Give me some more, Joe.
I didn't even do my Nightcrawler video yet, but
Yeah, we have to send you to more like suck ass movies so you can give us some good ratings on it.
my God. What's up, Gloria?
Hey.
How you
I've been
doing?
going, guys. I've been busy lately, so I haven't been
Yeah,
on.
me too. Yeah, busy too. Busy. All right, so let me just see.
I'm curious what Gloria's take on kind of like the ratings versus like maybe the quality of the show and.
You mean Death in Heaven?
Well, just like overall, it's been a while since I know you and I have been on a podcast. I'm kind of curious what your thoughts. I've been thinking about what you may think overall about the series or where it's going, or do you think the quality is maintained or gotten better, gotten worse, or what?
I think it got better as the season went on. But I'm not completely happy with the last episode, with the season finale, Death in Heaven, because of Danny dying and all that kind of stuff. The two-parter. It's just sad. And then now we see that she's going to be in the Christmas episode for sure, but we don't know to what capacity, like how involved is she? Like, is this going to be like her last hoorah, her real last hoorah, or is she still going to be there in next season? We don't know. I hope she is, because I don't want to feel the way I feel about her now. I kind of a little upset about how they, ended her in Death in Heaven. So I want to see how she is in the Christmas episode before I kind of jump the gun and want to rate it really. I have rated it. It's still kind of low. I've watched it a couple of times and it hasn't moved up any. So I haven't rated it to where I've actually said the rating, but to myself, rewatching, I realized it hasn't moved. The rating's still 5. So it's like,
Oh. Yeah.
yeah.
I think that's like what Joe had rated.
Yeah. I wish I could I wish it would go up the ratings, and I do watch it to see if it would, be for any reviewings of it will make me change my mind and raise the rating, but I can't. I mean, it gives me a sad feeling overall. So it's like, now the season in a whole, it was good, and I loved how it was progressing, but then for some reason I feel like, and I hate to say this, but Steven has dropped the ball.
Oh.
I agree.
Do you feel let down? Do you feel let down?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I'm not saying that it's terrible. I mean, I love the whole mystery aspect of it and everything. And I'm not one of the ones that are against the whole Master being Misty and everything, being female. But I am a little disappointed in other aspects of the episode, the two-parter. So, like, I want things to get okay. I mean, with Clara mostly. That's mostly the thing. Danny, I mean, of course there's nothing that can be done there unless he like totally changes it. But yeah, it's mostly the Clara thing. I don't want her to go. Maybe that might be it. The reason why I'm feeling this way. It's like not complete closure, and I just don't want her in that way. I don't want that kind of closure. I want it to be on a positive note.
Right. Well, it looks like Stephen Moffat's going to pick a companion that's not from 21st Century Earth. I don't know if he's going to pick a companion like Leela way in the past, but it looks like either she's going to be an alien or she's going to be a companion from the past. That's interesting.
Well, I wanted to ask you about. I wanted to ask you about the. Didn't we get some information earlier today about Capaldi had some dialogue or some scenes removed from some of the scripts from this season?
Yeah, he removed some stuff that he felt he didn't want people to be weeping and upset, and he didn't want to be. Like, he compared himself to Matt Smith, and while he liked Matt Smith, he said he's not open like Matt Smith. He's closed. Like, he's just colder, tougher. He doesn't want people to like him, he said. So that's interesting.
Huh.
Yeah.
I wonder why.
Yeah,
He knows what Steven's plan is, probably, so it's like, okay.
And I get the impression he's out Series 9. I'm going to say it.
Yeah, it feels like
I'm going to say he's out Series 9. Isn't that new article he was talking about? It's too much to film.
And see, it's going to suck.
Things. I mean, he's only doing, what's he doing at the minute? Only Doctor Who and Sherlock.
No, I'm talking about Peter Capaldi.
Oh,
Peter Capaldi
I think they'll both leave. I think Stephen Moffat will leave after Peter Capaldi as well, no? I think he'll stay.
What do you think, Daniel?
Daniel's on mute.
Unmute, Daniel. Did he unmute?
I didn't mute. Someone muted me. I don't know who it is.
We were getting some feedback from your end.
Yeah, I know. I don't know. That sucks. I hate the idea of Capaldi regenerating after only one season.
Well, it's 2 seasons. He's going to leave. I'm thinking he's leaving in Series 9.
Oh, I thought you said he was going to leave at the beginning of Series 9. I thought maybe he would regenerate after the Christmas episode.
No.
Yeah, I wouldn't like that. I would want Capaldi to stay on at least 2-3 more years. That would have been nice. Well,
he's not definitely leaving.
Yeah, this is just conjecture. But this might turn into what we talked about earlier, which is like, how Colin Baker was supposed to be. Like there was this great expectation for him coming in, and he was just going to be such a great part of like Doctor Who at the time, and then he had like a short run, and in a lot of people's minds, basically like just didn't pan out to what expectation was. And I mean, we all expected Capaldi was going to be so great, and maybe he will continue to keep going on and do more seasons, but if he only chooses to do two, he might kind of like be like the the Timothy Dalton of the Doctor Who franchise, if you will.
If he does a third season, I say it's going to be specials. Because Moffat never committed to a full season for Series 10. He said, no splits for Series 8 and 9, but he never said anything about 10.
Yeah, and that's what you and I were talking about, with that he could regenerate in what would be the 10th series, which would be just like a series of films like David Tennant had for that 1 year.
Yeah.
I don't want to see them. I don't want to see them going through regenerations like just as a gimmick, and just using them just like it means nothing, I mean, they're just really
throw away. Yeah, terrible.
I agree.
It will take the impact of that moment away if they do it so much.
Yeah, it doesn't become special anymore.
Yeah.
It's like you're not waiting for it to happen anymore. If it happens consistently, you just used to it. But, oh, yeah, we have a regeneration. What's he now?
Yeah, rather than it leading up to something special, it becomes something disposable, where
Right.
it's like just using a disposable razor and just throwing it in the garbage and getting another one, rather than having something that just had its time for a while and it was just time to go. You can't have that introduced into the show where just things can be that disposable.
Oh, I've tried them razors. They're horrible. Rip your face off.
You guys have nothing compared to what girls have to go through. We have more that we have to shame rather than just our faces.
I like the 5-blade.
Yeah,
Anyway.
the best the man can get.
Yeah.
Gillette.
Exactly. But anyway.
That's probably what David Tennant used every day. Keep him
Who knows?
trimmed up.
Daniel?
Yeah. I just, unfortunately, I hope this doesn't happen. I don't want him to go. I don't want him to go.
Wow. Might get a female doctor.
Oh, no.
Joe, I saw that.
Oh, we can get Benedict.
What, Gloria?
I was just going to let Daniel finish what he was saying. I was just going to put in, I saw it. Go on, Daniel. I'll let you finish first.
I just said we could get Benedict Cumberbatch. Maybe he's doing Sherlock. He could come and do the Doctor for like
Doctor Strange.
I don't know. Oh.
Okay, Gloria.
No crossover.
Yeah, what I was going to say is I saw that poster, that little picture you said about the shadow that says it's time above it.
Oh, yeah.
Come on, River.
To me, the shadow is like River, but I know that can't be. So then, with it's time, and it says 2015, it seems like they're meaning like a female doctor. Wouldn't it be weird if he regenerated Alex Kingston? Not that he's River, just that he's taking her.
Oh my God, you could be right. That could be what it is.
I'm voting for Donna Noble to return as the companion.
Yeah, maybe
That would be
they
cool.
have to take that thing out of her head and put it in the human doctor's thing, right?
As an older companion.
Oh, okay. It could be Leela.
Vastra. Maybe Madame Vastra be companion.
So Ronnie, back to that.
Can't hear you, Margo.
I didn't know Stephen Moffat, you know, did you read that quote about when they were actually filming the scene? You know when Missy says, "I'm the master." They actually did rehearsals where she says, "I'm the Rani," so that the people there live couldn't hear it. Yeah, that was really good.
Did Bryan say that Capaldi wanted another TARDIS?
Yeah, yeah. I think he was talking about a new console room for the TARDIS.
I think we'll see that.
Christmas special?
No. I think we'll see it after Christmas, Series 9.
It definitely needs a new theme song and a new intro.
Yes.
I agree.
And like you said in one of your music wasn't as passionate. They need to do the music better
It was like
because there was nothing.
Thing. There was no emphasis on a catchphrase. There was no real emphasis on a soundtrack. It was just there. It wasn't really pressured to make new stuff. You know?
Yeah. Oh yeah, like that song's The Rings of Atkinson.
Oh, yeah, wake up. Yeah, I would like to see a new Sonic.
Yes, new Sonic.
Console, new, interior, TARDIS interior, possibly.
I think he's going to switch it. The thing goes up and down again like it used to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be cool.
That needs to happen. It doesn't look, it makes the TARDIS not look real without it going up and down.
I agree.
You know, it looks fake, doesn't it? Like they're supposed to be traveling in time and space, and it's like they're not even moving kind of thing.
Well, I like the thing going around, but I want to see the console up and down.
Like, have both. Have it move up and down and also have the same.
Yes. I agree.
Gives it a heartbeat.
More round things.
Yeah, yeah.
More roundels.
Yeah. I agree.
Well,
All
hell,
right,
let's just bring back the original console from the original series.
I think they already are.
Let's get that back. I mean, we don't need like all that fancy, highfalutin steampunk looking stuff and all that. I mean, just get the damn original console room back.
Probably will.
Now, I'm talking about like the per week, like the classic series, like
yeah,
no fanciness. Just a hat rack and a console,
Rack, yeah.
It
Whatever.
was very simplistic.
Yes.
Would we ever see John Hurt come back or anyone? No.
I doubt it.
Who?
John Hurt.
I don't think so.
It's just soft.
I think we'll see like Sylvester McCoy or Davison.
I would love to see a two doctors sort of thing with Capaldi and Sylvester McCoy. That would match up pretty well.
Yeah, that would be pretty cool.
I want to see Abe again.
Oh, Paul McGann.
Yeah, you could have Ace with Sylvester McCoy and Capaldi's doctor.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And maybe like a return trip to Paravel, maybe some storyline there with Ace and something that needed to be tied up there with that storyline. I could see that happening. They just seem like they almost seem like they're kind of playing it safe with some of the writing, I have to be honest. Maybe I'm wrong about that, but they just seem like they've got so many avenues that they can expound upon, and it just seems they're kind of playing it safe with some of the...
Yeah. I think they don't want to do too much because then it would, I mean, not like they haven't before. I mean, they've did things before where they were able to, like, fix it and, like, change things. But if they do two different things, then they're kind of, in the future, they get to a roadblock because of what they did already. Of course, they did that before, and, look at what they did with the whole Gallifrey thing. So it's like, they know how to kind of bend the rules and everything, but still, it's like, I guess that's what they're trying to do, kind of keep from doing too much so they don't get into roadblocks.
Moffat also came out and said that the Daleks are not under contract. There's no contractual obligation for every year. And it's funny how he comes out and says that when we talk about that all the time.
He does that a lot. He did that with the Masters, and the Master story was done and everything. Now he's saying that the adults acted. Like, yeah, right. I mean, they are. I mean, I'm sure he's just lying because he doesn't want us to. I mean, I love him, but he's lying.
Yeah, we're having some audio problems, guys. So, I think we're gonna end it here because I think the Googles are acting up. But we'll be back tomorrow with the return of the Everything Show and another Real Whovians and Walking Cast. So,
Okay.
a big Everything Show too. All right, take care. Bye for now, guys.